Greetings, this is the Baron, and welcome to another round of Paladin Magic. We play with the Eternal Central rule set here, as well as the amendments you see on the screen before you. So that's no Mind Twist, no Loa, single strip, one Factory, one Workshop, one Tabby, and one Maze of Ith. My deck is a fan favorite, one of my favorites for sure, Titania's Toolbox. Formerly Titania's Toys, now with a few edits, kind of got out of one-ofs on a few of these cards, trying to stay agile. Part of my plan was actually to pick up a few Ring of Maroofs and work with those. In fact, I do have an updated picture now. This is actually a little older picture of this deck. I'll take a new one for next time. But I am running Ring of Maroof. Some of these cards have been moved to the board, like the Flying Carpet, Alabar's Carpet, whatever it is. Pretty sure that's just a sideboard artifact now, and I worked a few more in. So, City in a Bottle, same thing. I could drop Ring of Maroof for 5 mana now, and smash with that, or switch it out for a card I really need. Anyway, here we are, game number 1. And I'm on the play. Let's get this boy rolling. City of Brass. Sure thing. My opponent is playing Juzamgeddon, so he likes his Dark Rituals. Here they are, to get out his fatties. What do we have here? It's an Altered Art Underworld Dreams. Turn 1, Underworld Dreams. That's hard to deal with. Drops me a 19 on my turn 2 draw. Ouch. I got a Tundra, so maybe you have an answer? Maybe? No, guess not. Guess we're dealing with this for now. Well, if he drops another land into a ritual, I'm in real bad shape. Taking the damage to disenchant. He missed a land drop. He missed a land drop. Oof. That's bad news for him. Okay. Only took 2 damage off that Dreams before getting rid of it. He did find his Strip Mine now. Not sure if he wants to hit that City of Brass or not. He probably just needs the mana right now. It's 2 black. So 1 more mana can be a Juzam, or it could be a Hippie now, but no, it's a Sinkhole. Sinkhole targeting. Oh, mana drain. So it looks like he was hitting my Tundra with that. And I'll be up 2 mana on my turn now. So it's a good spot to be in. He would have been in real good shape if that Sinkhole landed, because we'd been able to strip following that up, drop me down to 1 land. Oof. I would have been in real trouble. So this whole game could have just hinged on that mana drain. Let's see how it goes. Using that floating 2/2 for an icy, upkeep tapping his red source. I don't know what I'm playing against yet, so I don't know that black's more important, but even then, keeping him off double black is also very important. Especially now I know he's got Sinkholes too. Probably has Hippies in there, because they suck. Let's deal with that is. And I'm up to 4 mana. I can start casting artifacts. I really need 5 or 6 to really get rolling. But everything's in place here. Disrupting Scepter, that's what I want to have. I don't want you to have any tricks up your sleeve. Upkeep, I'm paying the life to tap the black source again. Black-red source, that is. And now he's on double black, solid. Tapping the 2. What are we going to see? Another Sinkhole? Or Ritual Dreams Strip Mine? Ritual Juzam Strip Mine? What's it going to be? It's a Hymn to Torok. Ouch. Oof. Alright. Cards are the Carpet and Reconstruction. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. And stripping what? Probably gonna be my brass. No, taking out a Tundra. Okay. On me there is a Troponin's Old Tropical Island. Tapping, make him discard a card. Goodbye Armageddon. Alright, guess he doesn't feel he's in a good spot to play that anytime soon. You know, if he did Juzamgeddon, I could just, you know, drop a land eventually or whatever and use that Ice Manipulator to slowly win the game. Alright, taking out my last 2 cards, another hymn. It's the Swords, the Plowshares, and the Hive. One of my favorite cards. Definitely underplayed in my opinion. Having him discard a card, goodbye Singer Vampire. Wow. I would be getting wrecked right now. I'd be getting wrecked if he wasn't so hurting for mana. There's another Sinkhole hitting my Tundra. So, there's that. Keep making him discard, because that's what I want to do. I don't know what the card is. It looks like another Armageddon. And here we are. He's still only on 3 mana, so that's no Sengers anytime soon. Here's a hippie. Okay, so I guess I can tap that down. It's worth paying a life for sure. Have him discard Disenchant. That's cool. So we know he's got white in that deck. We've seen the Geddons. We see Disenchants. Oof. He's kind of where he wants to be though, mana-wise. 4 is 4 is his magic number. He's just missing white. But he can drop his fatties. He's still sitting pretty at 20 life. I am down to 12 from just beating myself up. Discards a Divine Offering. Drop myself a Felwar Stone. I now have access to red and black. Don't think I need it. But if he did play any white sources, that would be helpful. And there we go, is a Juzam. So, scary stuff. He'll be taking 1 damage a turn though, which I appreciate. Hopefully that helps out. I'm down to 10 now. Tapping down the Juzam on his upkeep, he'll take 1 from that, drop to 19. 3 mana, another hippie. Alright, I need a Wrath. Do I play him in this version of this deck? If I play the Wrath, I might have a chance. There's a Kraken of Lotus, +1. Titania's Song. Okay. My artifacts are now creatures. So I got a 4/4, a 2/2, and a 3/3. Coming in with my 3/3. He'll take that. Drop him to 16. This is a desperate move by me. Real freaking desperate. He takes 1 or his upkeep, drops him to 15. I'm only at 8. Full swing by my opponent. Blocking the double block the Juzam. So I'll take him out and I'll eat 4. Drop me to 4. He's on 15. What could I possibly do here? Nothing. Coming in for 5. Drops to the 10, and that is it. He gets given 1. Oh, I got spanked. And that was with that early mana drain, and with him being mana screwed. So, like, yikes. I'm afraid of what Game 2 is going to bring. Let's fast forward and get there right now. Alright, Game 2, ready to rock and roll. I'll be on the play. Hopefully that makes a difference. Hopefully it helps. I keep pondering putting in Moxes into this deck, just for like a little more acceleration early on. I know I want my final kill to be the Titania's Song, but now I'm down to 1 song, and I have other ways to kill, so I'm kind of like, you know, maybe I will just sacrifice the Moxes if and when that happens. Like, just do it for the acceleration. This deck is so mana hungry. I might have to work those changes in. So I drop a plane to turn 1, and he turn 1 strip mines it away. That is curious. I'm assuming he's got a fat land full of hand, and assumed I need that white mana source. It's always a good gambit, you know. If you got a decent amount of land in your hand, every land can be precious to your opponent. They could have kept a 2-lane hand because they're like, okay, I got 2 lands and a Felwar Stone. You know, we crack that land real fast, and he'll never get off the ground. So I don't hate on that move at all. I support it. Dark Ritual. I don't like the way this is going. Him the Torok. Oof. What a screwed up card, man. What am I doing? Ancestor Recall and Response. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense too. It sucked to lose that out of the 2 cards. Fill my hand. Just do what I can. So, it's going to hit a little less hard thanks to the recall. But, it always hurts. Time Twister and Savannah. Yeesh. Yeesh, yeesh. Okay. That's fine. It's still his main phase, I'm thinking. He's got the 1 black floating. So he's going to activate the factory, it looks like, and attack. Upon activation, there's a disenchant. So, boom, here we go. I'm playing his game. Taking out his land. Here I am at 4 mana. He's only at 1. I mean, he was mana hurt in game 1, and I still got my ass beat. There is the Abyss. That should do pretty well for me. He does have a white source, though, so we could expect those disenchants to be coming. I'm only running the 1 counter spell, just the mana drain. So it's not like a 5 counter deck or anything like that. Or even like the 1 blue counter spells, which I think are great. Power Sync and mana and whatever the other one's called. But I think they're definitely worth playing. Definitely worth playing. Especially in a deck like this where it's like, I'm just splashing blue for power, really. So, ooh, Disenchant. Disenchant on my Abyss. That hurts. Like I was saying, just the one blue for the counter spells just feels good when you're just splashing blue. And there I am coming out with the Hive. So I'd rather have my Abyss, but the Hive can get me there. It has before. Ooh, Divine Offering. That'll give him 5 life. Oh, he's... What's he at? Am I just in the right life here? I am. He's at too much. He's at too freaking much. Okay. It's at 12, 24, 29 life right now. And here's a big book. You can Divine Offering this to you, bastard? Come on. He's doing real good for, again, only being on 3 lands. He's 1 away from where he, he's starving to hit the 4. Just starving to hit that 4th mana. He's got red, white, and double black. It's everything he needs. Me, I need to start digging. Okay, here's an Icy. I'm digging that. Let's tap down your white source in your upkeep. Or also your 3rd mana source in case you draw a hippie. And hopefully that's paying off for me. Seems like the right move. And on to me. Great. Everything's looking good like this. I mean, my deck's a lot of, like, draw, go, but, yeesh. Sometimes this deck just gets, like, real stalematey. Hey, I got enough mana to start drawing cards, though. That's great. That's great. That tome will get me there. Is that a Greater Realm of Preservation? Hoo, hoo, hoo. Coming in from the sideboard. And Disrupting Scepter. Again, one of my favorite cards. It's not quite Time Elemental #1 favorite, but Scepter is up there. People like to talk about card advantage, and they're always right. But no one ever, everyone wants to talk about the books. The Scepter gets you there. The Scepter will, it draws those counter spells out of the hand, or makes them lose the land and hold on to one just to lose it instead of losing their counter spell or their answer to disenchant their swords to plowshares. Play Disrupting Scepter, or don't. I'll keep playing it. You don't. I'm fine with that too. I'm looking at his playmat now. It's Presence of the Master. I got 4 in my cart right now. It's a card I need. I'm in this new 4 Horsemen tournament, and enchantments are hard to get rid of when you're not playing with the main space set. So it's like, it's just Desert Twister, unless you can get Presence of the Master out first. Like, that is it. So I am looking for 4 Presence of the Master to make a deck. Say no to your Moats, say no to your Abyss, your Nether Voids, your Concordant Crossroads, all that stuff. Underworld Dreams. I don't want any of it. I'm even running Tackle Maggots in one of my decks. The first deck I planned. In fact, I thought that was like the best deck to make. I'm like, that's all enchantments. Oh, disenchant my Icy. That's why I'm going this other version now. Mono green. It's not really mono green. It's a splash of white just for Presence of the Master. And just want to stomp you out. Make sure you can't cast any enchantments. So, I appear to be in mostly control here. That Greater Realm of Preservation is definitely holding back. Like, there's really no reason for him to drop a Juzam if he has one. He's discarding a Singer Vampire here to that Scepter. Because I'll just pay 2 mana and he'll lose a life every turn. Even though he's got plenty of life, it's not a path that works well for him right now. Tapping some land. That's an Underworld Dreams. I'm going to draw a card in response. And I'll go to my turn. Alrighty. Draw, take my damage, go down to 18. So he's not like wrecking me like he was last time. It was kind of like, this is where turn 1 was for him last game. He just got there now. And I got what I got. I got a fat graveyard. Okay, that's nice. Mirror Universe. So, We could work with this, you know. Copy artifact. Copying the Deceptor, it looks like. Okay, and that's how you get around that whole hold on to a card to see the card you want plan, which still never works out for you, you know, because eventually you're going to want both cards, you know? Or, you know, you might not need a land, but you might want both cards. But every land draw just means I'm not hitting something I should be hitting. So, double sceptering just means, nah, enough of your games, your hand is getting destroyed. He does land a Singer Vampire now, and I'm at 16 with a Mirror Universe in play. I'll let him hit me on Mana Burn down and switch our lives. That fat stack of dice he calls life total. Got plenty of land. I'm actually a little afraid of, like, balance wrecking my land. Or, well, he runs, Geddons. I probably shouldn't be playing all my lands out. There's a Wrath of God, though, so that'll reset that plan. And they're on to the discard part of this turn. We'll take another Singer Vampire. And, oh, I activated both. I don't see anything else in that graveyard. I just see a Singer. I don't know what he discarded. Oh, there it is. Lifelink and Swords of Plowshares. So, very cool. That's what I'm talking about. Like, he might have been trying to save one of those. Either the Lifelink to throw on his Vampire or the Plow for, you know, if I started getting crazy with creatures or something like that. There's a second Underworld Dreams now. So I'm down to 12 life on my draw step. Oof. What are we doing now? Having him discard. Okay, yeah, so if he is holding a Disenchant, I'm not going to start burning myself down and try to Mirror Universe until I know there's nothing in his hand. You know, you got to play it safe. That's his whole deck's plan. That's why I don't drop that Titania Song until the final turn of the game. You know, until I know I'm going to drop this and I'm going to win. Very rarely do I drop it ahead of time. If I do, it's out of desperation. But this deck's plan is to get myself in a position and then just drop the bomb, end the game. So I'm down to 8-9. I'm down to 9 now off this draw, it looks like. Oof. That stings. That stings. I think my opponent is finally hellbent. Let's see if we tap those scepters. Oh, I'm actually at 7, it seems. Oh, I was at 9, and after this draw I'm at 7. Okay. Nova Pentacle. Alright. Could always use a Nova Pentacle. And, what are we counting here? Lands, life. Ooh. Oh, it was a burn. It was a big mana burn. Okay. So, whatever. He doesn't really have a plan to deal with the Mirror Universe, I'm guessing. So, he's on the burn down to equal life plan. Which I'm probably okay with. I'm probably okay with. Though, with the 2 Underworld Dreams, it could end poorly for me. Draw my card, puts me on a 5 life. Oof. Burning down more, down to 4. I guess I'm choosing 4 in case he's got a bolt. So, upkeep, do it a switcheroo. He's at 4. I'm at 17. So, if this version of the deck has a rocket launcher, that could be my kill. If I don't have that or the Titania Song, I kind of need the Hive, I think. I don't think I have any other direct damage ways. Okay, Regrowth on a Disenchant. Ooh, okay. Taking out the Underworld Dreams. Draw myself the Tormod's Crypt. I'm very against you getting your graveyard back. It's another card I think people don't play enough of, is the Tormod's Crypt. You know, especially in conjunction with cards like the Scepter, where it's like, okay, I got a Scepter out. Okay, I'm hitting you. Okay, I got a Tormod's Crypt out. Now, you can't use your Time Twister. You know, it means you get nothing. Well, you get your 7 cards, but you don't get your graveyard back. And then I'm going to start sceptering you again, so it's going to suck for you. Took out a Juzam there. I guess, why wouldn't you play the Juzam? Oh, because it wouldn't make sense to have Nova Pentacle. He would just be burning for 4 turns until the game ended. Or it would just punch himself in the face. So he would take 1 damage. That's all that would happen. Yeah. Oh, plus I have the Greater Emerald Preservation. So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't right now. Looking at the bin. So I think we're just both sitting here waiting for me to find a kill. I think that's where we both are at right now. Sometimes that happens with this deck. I know it's not fun to play against. It's not even fun to pilot when you're just waiting to draw the kill. But the lock works when it happens. I mean, there's ways out of it, but it sucks to be under. For damn sure. For damn sure. Mazavith. Restricted card in his format. Same thing as the factory next to it. Oh, the factory's my kill. See, I got ways to win this game. Unfortunately, I have no way to... Okay, the Wrath of God. I was going to say, I gotta get rid of this hippie or else it's never going to end. So, he's got no hand, no cards at hand, so I'm comfortable coming with the factory, dropping the 2. It's an answer, you lose. Drops a hippie, and... we folded here. I would have needed another Wrath of God to deal with that hippie, though, or a plow or something. But, I guess it just wasn't worth it. So, alright. We're going to shuffle up, sideboard up, and get on to game number 3. Woohoo! Game 3. This is always what you want. You know, you don't want to see a shutout, right? You want to see 3 games. Get a tiebreaker in there. Let us all know you're both good pilots with good decks. So, here we are. My opponent starting off, dropping a Badlands. Onto me, there's a Swamp. Nice slow starts from both of us. No turn 1 hippie, no turn 1 Underworld Dreams from him. Or turn 2 Juzam? Oh, turn 2 Juzam. Okay. Well, yikes. Does my deck have any quick response to an early Juzam? If there's plows, that's it. I obviously didn't have one. Eaton 5? No, I did have a plow. Woo! Waiting until the last second on that one. Okay, so I'm at 25. He should be at 19. I didn't adjust his life. Oh, man. That was cutting it too close. Him, the Torok, doesn't want to see that shit again. So, let's see what you get. Out of 5 cards, you're pulling out Greater Realm and Tutor. Oof. Oof, that was a rough one. That was a damn good Him, the Torok. 4 mana for me, the Abyss. Alright. He's got 4 answers in that deck for this card. I have 1 counter to that, so let's see what happens. Another Ritual. And 1 Haunting Wind. I love this card. This is the other card I'm looking for, actually, for my 4 Horseman deck. I only have 1, and I want to have 4 of these cards. So everything I want, he has right there. Kind of. He's got the picture of the Presence of the Master, and he's got this Haunting Wind. 2 cards in my cart right now. There's my Disrupting Scepter. Nice and early. So he's going to feel that pressure. If he does have a Disenchant, it's going to be a tough call which one to get rid of. Divine Offering. Okay, that makes it easy. That makes it easy. So I think I screwed up our life totals here somewhere. But, because I should have gained the 5 life, and then he should have gained that 3 life. But I have us at 17 and 27. So, I'm not sure if I did something wrong there. We'll figure it out. So, I got some Fillmore Stones. Get myself a big book. Card advantage is good. We do know that. City of Brass for my opponent. Of course, to use that book, I'd be paying 2 life now because of the Haunting Wind. So 4 mana and 2 life. Yikes. Greed is 1 mana, 2 life. Armageddon. Wow. Wow. In response, I'll pay that 2 life to draw the card. Oof. Okay. I mean, let's see where this goes. He didn't have a land to follow it up with. I did. Okay, and he drew into 1. Danger. We're both in danger here. I'm hitting land draws though. That's probably the exact opposite of what we was hoping would happen. I am capable of 4 mana now already, thanks to these Felwar stones. I'll pay life for it. Soul Ring. Okay, I'm doing pretty good. Everything I have is a City of Brass except my Tundra, but it's okay. It's okay. We got the mana if we need it. I'm not about to pay. Well, it's still gonna be 2 life because I have a Soul Ring now. 2 life, draw a card. But we're hitting lands. We're hitting lands. We're gonna be okay. We got the Abyss, so he needs to find a disenchant. Okay, paid the 2 life. Oof. Getting risky, taking chances. I think we need to, though. I think it's worth it. I really do think it's worth it. Pay that life every time. Do what you gotta do. Draw those cards. Get ahead. You know? I mean, this is the kind of... This is the kind of game where I guess I want to... I basically think I should be playing more Scepters. Because you're going to kill the Scepter. You know, you're going to kill the Scepter. You kill the book. But that's another, like, weird perk of the deck. Is that it's a target-rich environment. But, like, in a bad way. Where it's overwhelming. If you are running 4 disenchants, game 1 at least, before you sideboard in Divine Offerings, everything I have is a target. Like, you have to make your choices. I'm gonna... You don't... It's not like you're playing the deck and I'm playing a mix of everything, creatures and artifacts, enchantments, lands, all that stuff. Like, against the deck, your Swords of Plowshares would be dead cards. And when you're piloting a deck like that, well, you know, if I'm playing creatures and you only got 4 swords, that's it. My 5th creature is going to start hitting you if you're a creatureless deck. That's why you got other cards, right? You got Time Twister, you got Maze of Ith, Balance. This Haunting Wind is doing a lot of work. I'm at 3. Drawing 3 cards. Can I find like a disenchant or something? Because I'm in danger. Jumped myself a land. It's not quite gonna get me there. My artifacts are like done. Like I can't tap them anymore. I can't handle it unless I got a Mirror Universe. 2 mana. Another Felwar Stone. Why not? Okay. Just doing what I can with what I got. The Haunting Wind did a lot of work. Like, way too much work. I'm afraid of my City of Brass at this point. I'm afraid just to be at 3. You know, there could be a bolt in that deck. But there probably is. Taking 1 to tap my Soul Ring. Mirror Universe. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Oh boy. Okay, so that's the plan. That is the plan. The most you can do is burn for 3. And then we'll do the switcheroo on my upkeep here. Getting lucky, there's no disenchants. Do some burning beforehand, got myself to 1. Do I have a way to finish this? I used to play Rod of Ruin main deck in the first version of this deck, actually. Okay, regrowth my tutor. Tutoring. Probably going for the Maze of Ith. Or it could just be a Titania Song at this point. Okay, or that's what I meant to say instead of the Maze, or the Factory. Factory's safe. Actually, it might have not been the smartest play. Because you could have an answer to the Factory. Like, if I drop myself Titania's Song, there's no answer to that. It's just over. Tappy tappy drawing cards. What am I working toward? You know what's I could play in here? Amnesia. Amnesia would be probably pretty good, but I like the artifacts because that's my my plan is to kill you with them eventually. I got 1 scepter in the bin, so like I got a lot of hand to whittle down before I do come in with that Mishra's Factory. Paying life to tap these artifacts. Getting wrecked with them. Okay. The Icy Manipulator. It would be nice if we had a City of Brass. But, not the case right now. Is that it? Am I attacking with the factory? Am I trying to end this? Yeah, I tapped him out. Oh, we see he had a Sword to Plowshares on his hand. Tap his last open mana, his white source, and then come in for 2. Alright, that'll get us there. Whew. Alright, came out of this one 2-1. Great games, great showing by, I think, both decks. His deck especially, for doing as well as it did, having the problems it did in the first 2 games at least. Very mana screwed. Game 2, what a strong him. What a strong game. Yeah, that was a pleasure. That was a pleasure. I absolutely enjoyed playing the games, and watching it brought me back into it. Look at that, I sideboarded in Karma against him. Oh well. I'm gonna wrap this up now. This is Baron Nick. Thanks for being here. You know what? I'm done here.